Man, let's do this. Let's see here. And in three, two, one.
The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed.
This episode of the
Jay Jones Last Kicker
is brought to you by
Geist Note
and
Victor Wrench.
and Plastic Object.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Unless Ehrlich jerks off 4 guys at a time, and then we can cut that in half.
How would he do 4 guys? He's got 2 hands, so that's 2 dicks at a time, right?
Look, you have 2 guys on either side with their dicks tip to tip, so you're going full length. 4, see?
Oh. From the middle out. That does make sense.
Like 2 shake weights.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do, hypothetically, is minimize time, which is 800 dudes multiplied by mean jerk time divided by 4 dicks at a time. Of course, Ehrlich would have to pre-sort guys by height so that their dicks lined up.
Not by height, technically. The measurement that we're looking for really is dick to floor.
D2.
Call that D2F.
Huh.
Hey, did you know this? That's
Whoa.
You know, if a guy's dick was long enough, he would be able to reach up or down to another guy with a different D2F. The longer the dick, the greater the D2F bridge. I would still be able to jerk it off in one smooth motion. I would just have to jerk it on an angle.
Guys, does girth similarity affect Ehrlich's ability to jerk different dicks simultaneously?
There's another bit that they gained once that I recognize. Damn it. Original comedy, man, it's hard to fucking find. The other day I was writing some shit about some stoner stories, and yesterday I saw Tommy Chong, almost exactly the same story that I was doing. And it was at that almost describes the same exact thing.
Hey, what is that, man? What do you think the seat is gonna look like this year?
Of all the education that I missed, but then my homework was never quite like this. Bad, got it bad. Now I'm a teacher. Bad, so bad. Now I'm a teacher.
We're back! Brought my pets down! Give me something to ride on, man!
Show number 320. We've almost done 360. We've almost done a skateboard move.
Remember the skateboard game 720?
I do remember 720. Spent lots of quarters in that. What was your favorite
That was a
skateboard
cool
move?
one.
What was your favorite skateboard game?
That I played the most? Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
That was the
first Pro Skater and two
first
were so
first
badass.
3 were badass.
Then they kinda
Once
got
they started
stupid.
going down the storyline thing, then it kind of got cheesebally. But
Yeah.
the first 2, whew.
You remember TNC?
Remember, TNC was awesome.
TNC
you could
was
play
fun.
hacky sack.
Yeah.
Remember
What, surf
the
designs?
Skate or Die?
Skate or Die was great.
Yeah, Skate or Die was cool too. You had to fight Lester.
The second Skate or Die. That was the one with Rodney Dangerfield in it, right?
I thought that was the first one.
Was it the first one? RoboTuner says second Skate or Die was his favorite.
Second Skate or
And
Die
Tony
was
Hawk,
good too.
yeah.
But Tony Hawk,
When
remember
Tony Hawk came out,
Tony
it was
Hawk
crazy.
2,
they had that Papa Roach song. That sounded like the
That's
the
what
Deftones song.
That's what put them on the map, wasn't it?
Kind of. I mean,
Papa
it all
Roach.
hit at the same time. They did the. When I was at the Eagle, that's when they did the "Cut My Life into Pieces."
This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing.
Jacoby. I
What
remember
if-
that dude used to say that Mike Patton was one of his major influences, and I just looked at him and go, "You're a disgrace to a Patton head."
Real cool with your throat tattoo, dude.
Yeah.
When did he go eyeliner? Because that was late. That wasn't something that he. I mean, he used to just get up there and play shows in like a black T-shirt, and all the guys dressed normal. Then all of a sudden, he started wearing eyeliner.
The guy from
Jacoby, yeah, from Papa Roach.
That's his name. Yeah, okay, I can
I
remember.
think,
his
isn't
name.
it? It's Jacoby, right?
So he nearly killed Seth. Do you know this story?
No, I've not heard this story.
The first or second Ozfest, we're running around out there, and we have
Oh yeah,
all
on the
access passes. So we're running around
on
going
the
crazy.
he had a golf cart
He had a gas powered scooter.
scooter. I was there at that show at Starplex. He
So-
almost ran me over too.
You and Seth could have been blood brothers.
Yeah, it was all
Death
back. Yeah, he
Brothers.
was running back behind the stage, like that area where they got it all, where you can't get in unless you're press.
That's where I had beers with one Chester Bennington. Rest in peace.
Chester, the child molester.
Dead.
Yes, he's dead.
Dead. Still dead.
Dead.
Yeah, but I almost got ran over by him too. Same thing too,
Yeah.
on one of those little scooters.
We're walking around by
And
all
then-
the buses where everybody's hanging out and stuff, and he comes zooming by and
Yeah.
nearly takes Seth's leg
Same thing almost happened to me with Ozzy's
Rude.
daughter at Ozfest.
What?
Kelly?
She was
You nearly
Kelly.
tripped and fell inside
Kelly
her?
was cruising around with that real deal Chester, the child molester, for that one band. The
Oh.
McCracken from
no,
The
no, no,
Used?
no, no. The guy from
the
Dope?
not Dope. This was the European band that came over here. They had they were really good. They were good too.
Him?
No, it was
That's Pam.
what did they sing?
Crazy Town?
No, not crazy. No, this dude went to prison. Like he's not around anymore.
There's a lot of guys that went to prison. Not the Falling in Reverse dude.
No. But he God bless. I'm never gonna remember their name. Anyway, she was cruising around with him because he was the hot thing at the time, and they were fucked up, and they almost ran me over at the Ozfest with Meshuggah and Hatebreed and Down when that
Yeah.
bad storm was coming
When the
in,
storm came through, yeah.
and Korn was playing Maid Stage off the Untouchables album,
Mm-hmm.
and they almost shut that show down because it was such bad rain. There was one of those weird hurricanes that came all the way, just came straight through the Gulf, and by the time it got here, it was still considered like a tropical storm or something. And I worked. The only reason I worked is because I wanted to see Hatebreed and Down and Meshuggah.
Were you a Hatebreed fan?
At that time, I was.
I haven't. There's people that will come back and go, dude, Hatebreed's badass, dude. You need to give them another try.
Yeah, Josh. He's the only Hatebreed fan I know.
Hmm.
But that album was good. The one with Perseverance. Dun 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 dun. Perseverance.
Didn't they play one of
That
the
one. That one was a cool album.
originally Metal Fest?
I think they probably did.
I think they did.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that she almost ran me over, and that was the coolest Meshuggah show I'd ever been to because he came out with one of those luchador masks.
Yes.
And a big sombrero. They wore
Yes.
sombreros and were shooting silly string.
That
And
wasn't the time with Methods of Mayhem, was it?
It might have been.
Was that the same show?
I know the
Queens of the Stone Age?
No, it wasn't that one. That
Okay.
was a few years
A few
before
years,
that.
okay.
But that was a badass one too.
That one was cool.
That was the one with
Type-
Marilyn
that's-
Manson.
And Typo Negative played in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
And they got sunburnt and they all
Yep.
exploded.
that's what happened.
They played. They started
That was the
shimmering
best.
and
That was
exploded.
You know what though about that show? Honestly, that was Marilyn Manson at his peak. That's when it was.
No,
he was fucking. That was a badass
one of the
show.
No, and you know his entire band was badasses too.
Right.
Because he had John Five up there with
Yeah.
him. He had Twiggy was still with him, and playing
Yeah.
on drums was Danny Lohner was on keyboards,
Mhm.
and on drums was wasn't it Joey Jordanson?
I thought John Five was there already. Didn't
No.
he play with him a little bit, or did he just play
No,
with?
yeah, that's what I said. John Five.
Oh my bad. I
But he's
missed
playing
that part.
guitar. He didn't
I was
play
thinking
drums.
of that. Did you also? The thing that was really weird about that set or that show, that festival, was Queens of the Stone Age went on at like 1 o'clock. They were like the first one
Mm-hmm.
on the main stage, and everybody's like, "Who the fuck are these guys?"
That was right.
I was like, "Are you out of your damn mind?"
that was,
I was like-
right before
It was the same time. You're talking about the
Songs for
rated
the Deaf came
songs for
out.
the deaf. Yeah, it was the same time.
Just about to come out.
Oh, I
but
thought it had already come out.
they were playing stuff off of it, but they played a lot of stuff off rated R. And when they went into
What a weird festival
Feel
for them
Good
to
Hit
be
of the
on.
Summer, like everybody's just kind of sitting around going,
Yeah.
What's
What's
why do they keep
this?
saying all these drugs?
Why aren't they screaming? And that's when wah! They played it too because he was running.
Disturbed
Remember, he was
was
running
there.
around
He
down
was
on the
there.
floor with his stupid jumpsuit on.
What a fucked up lineup.
That was a fucked up line.
Linkin
That was one of
Park,
those shows where all
Marilyn
the good
Manson,
stuff. This
Ozzy
happens a lot.
Osbourne, Pantera, because Pantera was
The,
right
the
before
side
Osbourne.
stage was the best part of the show.
What year was this?
No, Pantera didn't play that one. You're thinking of the one with when Black Sabbath got back together. Oh no, you're right.
I thought the very
You're
first
right.
one was.
No, yeah, you're right. I was going back to the other one where Korn was playing.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, the one with Queens of the Stone Age had Pantera play right before Black Sabbath, and Phil goes, "If we're the kings of metal, then, ladies and gentlemen, the fucking band you're about to see must be a god." Remember that? One of his rants.
Yeah.
And they had remember it was when it was reinventing the steel, and they got that sign that blew that went woof in flames, and you could
burned,
feel the heat like all through that lower level.
Yeah, so that was.
I was so ripped. I was so ripped that I thought when
like
Pantera
you'd been lifting,
yeah,
like you were working out, your veins were bulging
exactly.
out. You had big old super macho man.
I
boobs.
remember being in such another world and detached that when Pantera was playing their set, I was like, I'm dead. I've dropped to hell and I am partying. I'm in hell.
All right, so you ready for this?
Are you? Which one are we doing? The one that
97
Down played? Okay.
Was
I think the Down one was like 2000.
Power Man 5000, Machine Head, Fear Factory, Typo Negative, Pantera, Marilyn Manson, Ozzy, Sabbath. Side stage, Neurosis, Downset, Drain STH, Slow Burn, Cold Chamber.
Remember Downset? They were that rap metal band that was badass
Remember
from
Drain
California.
STH? Those were all the chicks that were
And
hot.
Vision of Disorder.
What was
Oh, yeah,
the
Vision of
Downset song that I loved?
It's
like so getting back, man, look up. Okay, go to the 2001 where the storm came through. I think it was 2000. Might have been 99. I'm pretty sure it was 2000.
99 was System of a Down, Primus, Slayer,
That's not it.
Deftones,
Look up
Ozzy.
the 2000 then.
Okay, 2000 was Black Label, Queens, POD, Methods of Mayhem, Incubus, Static X, Godsmack, Pantera, Ozzy.
That's not it then. 2001.
What's his name? What's the name of that man?
Pantera did it. I didn't
it.
know Pantera did it. That
Pantera did it like 3 times.
off of Reinventing the Steel.
Reinventing the Steel didn't come out till 2000, so that's when they had the sign. The one before was just them up there with their big pot banner.
I thought they okay. So go to 2001 then. So tell me who played 2001.
Black Label, Crazy Town, Linkin Park, Papa Roach. This is the one.
That's it.
Slipknot,
Yeah, this
Marilyn
is it.
Manson, Sabbath.
And then
The
wait.
side stage was a band that I heard on vacation like 5 or 6 times, and it made me laugh every time Todd played them. The Union Underground.
Yeah. And you know what they're famous for?
Yes, I do. Mudvayne,
Mr.
Disturbed,
Deadman! Put me on, Mr. Deadman!
Nonpoint, Drowning Pool, Spine Shank, Hatebreed, American Head Charge.
This is it. This
American
is the
Head
one.
Charge was so badass.
I thought Korn was on this bill.
5.0. No.
Were they not on it? Okay, well this is the one I'm talking about. Keep going down it because I want to know who this band was that had the diddler. Keep going down the
so
lineup.
The one with Korn. This is 2002 in the United States. They're not on it, but Tommy Lee, Black Label, Edema, Drowning Pool. That's when Dave Williams died. POD, Rob.
He didn't die
Zombie.
here.
No, he didn't.
POD, Rob
So I don't see Korn on there on that one.
Man,
They
I'm
were
gonna.
in 2003.
Were they?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 2003?
Korn, Manson, Disturbed, Chevelle, the Dotsons.
Keep going. This might be it.
Second stage, Cradle of Filth, Voivod, Hotwire, Shadows Fall, Grade 8, Twisted Method, Nothing Face, who were badass too. Killswitch Engage, Unloco, who were badass. Depswa, Moto Grader, who were badass. Sworn Enemy, The Revolution Smile, Chimera, Indo,
Chimera.
Memento, E-Town Concrete.
And that's not it. I'm gonna have to do some homework then and find out what band this was. They were from overseas. The singer was like all the girls were into him heavily, and they had like one or two good songs, and then shortly after that, the singer got busted propositioning like a 13-year-old girl or some shit.
Dimmu?
No, it wasn't Dimmu.
I'm trying to
I
look
thought
in
it was
here.
the one that had Hatebreed and.
Well, that was
Hatebreed.
2004.
The
Every
one with
Time I
Hatebreed
Die.
and the one with Hatebreed and Down and Meshuggah is the one where Kelly almost ran over me, and that's where that dude was. He was riding around with her, and I was like, "You fucking idiots!" This is when Kelly looked like a fucking offensive lineman for the Dallas Cowboys at the time.
Okay. 2005 is when Mastodon joined.
I didn't know. I thought they stopped doing it around then.
2006.
When's the last Ozfest? Look at that lineup. I bet you it's nothing but shit.
The last one was 2018, 2019.
Yeah, let's hear this lineup.
Oh, this is this year. This is the one they're thinking about.
Oh, we'll do the last one that they did. I thought they pulled the plug for a while. That they
have
stopped doing
Ozfest
it.
meets Knotfest, and they have Ozfest Japan.
Where's the last American Ozfest that played Dallas, Texas?
Does Ozfest meet Knotfest count?
No.
Okay, because it's where they put Knotfest and Ozfest together. So
What's
that lineup
Knotfest?
that's Slipknot's festival. Ozfest 2010 was the one that was only here. Yes, in Frisco.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's 2008.
Let's hear
was
this
Frisco.
lineup here.
Metallica.
Never mind.
Bet it's all shit.
Hell yeah, Jonathan Davis,
Mhm.
Surge,
Mhm. Surge, like from System.
System of a Down by himself. Cavalier.
What'd you think of that?
Shadows Fall. I never saw him by himself.
No, did you? But did you listen to the release though?
Yeah.
It's very. What is this shit? Yeah.
Okay, so the last one that actually toured was 2010. Ozzy, Motley Crue, Rob Halford, Devil Driver, Nonpoint, Black Label Society, Drowning
it's all
Pool,
right.
Kingdom of Sorrow, Second Stage, Goat Whore, Skeleton Witch, Cataclysm, Exodus, California Wild
That's the
Bees,
thing that was.
and Muse.
That's the thing about Ozfest. Was
second stage
the
was
second
always better.
stage was always the badass stage to go watch music at.
High on Fire, Baroness.
Like the first time I ever saw Chimera was on second stage at Ozfest. I think I saw Meshuggah second stage. The first time I saw Down, no, I saw them at Trees before I saw them at Ozfest. I
So-
don't know. It's kind of a big blur.
It's kind of funny. So happy Tuesday, Matt. It's nice to be back here.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Happy Tuesday, Jesse.
Happy Tuesday, Dustin.
Thanks for the beer from the lumberyard.
The Lumberyard up in the cool town, the coolest town I've seen in a long time. Flagstaff, Arizona is a cool town.
Woo. Flagstaff is kind of cool.
That's a really really neat.
It's
town.
like the Aspen of Arizona.
Oh, the rich
Oh!
people, huh?
RoboTuner in the chat room. Static X. That guitarist went to Trip Epson.
For child porn or some shit?
Yeah, but he was also in Dope before he went to
Is that
Static
the one
X.
you were
So that's
talking
the one I
about?
was talking about, yeah.
Man, I wish I could remember this one. This was a vocalist. It was a European band. They played Ozfest once or twice, and
Neither one of those are European.
yeah, these guys were European. They like wore jinkos and big fat T-shirts and like did their hair all spiky and blonde with dark tips or dark tips with blonde tips. Wait, that doesn't make sense, does it?
And then you do that once? Frosted your tips?
I've done everything.
Did you frost your
probably
pube
what-
tips?
No,
What about your butt hair tips?
no.
You frost them?
Bleach your butthole.
Make them look like something wavering?
Matt bleaches his butthole.
Like
mean-
the sunflower in the wind?
I guess I would do it. I hate my asshole, but I'm so scared to touch it with a blade. Like, I don't want to do that. I'd just rather go get the Brazilian done.
I'm pretty sure there's probably
But
a
I heard that's like
barber shop on
150
Magnolia you
bucks
can
now
use.
for a man to get a Brazilian is like 150 bucks.
Jeez.
That's what I heard.
Damn.
So, but when I get back in the dating scene, I'll do
Maybe
that.
because they
I'll
have to
get
do
me a
some
Brazilian.
like trimming.
We're
You
not
gotta
talking
do
about that?
some trim some
No.
overgrowth if they need to before they.
Meant to ask.
We could just say that a lot of things have changed since the last time we did a show.
The only thing I wanted to say to that is that Matt.
Yes, I'm
It's gonna play. It's gonna play. It's not gonna play. Never mind. Doesn't work. Fuck, nothing works around here.
Man,
I
it's
leave for
because we haven't been for a
2
minute.
weeks. Good God, hold on.
Are you calling a timeout?
Pause the show.
It's gonna be loud. Deal with it, Matt. Can we Can we just hint that? That Matt, the wolf is loose.
Oh man,
And was the wolf
don't
loose
get me
on
going. 'Cause
Saturday?
This album was my favorite one.
You're right. It was.
We're gonna have to do a debate on what Mastodon album is the greatest album.
You know they're
'cause
here just in a couple of weeks playing Crack the Sky front to back.
We need to go to that,
We do. I guess I need to put in for it.
and you need to put in for the Iron Maiden show. That's creeping up.
Oh yeah, that is creeping up. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just hint it with that. The wolf is loose, and if you were out on Saturday,
Oh, don't put that on me. I think the wolves were loose.
the pack was out.
Yeah,
You know, the strength of the wolf is the pack.
it's not very often that all 3 members of the podcast go out. And guess what we did last week?
What did we
Together
do?
in one place.
We were all together in one place.
We all
Raising. Yep. That's just an image of us 3 running.
Yeah, we're just running, and then all of a sudden it just breaks into.
Yeah. Yeah, the imagery of my life, like when I'm finally put in 6 feet under, and if you guys like honestly, y'all right at this
Take
point,
a
y'all would
dirt
probably
nap.
be the ones that would have to set up the funeral and shit.
Yeah.
Just loop Mastodon and Dillinger over and over again
On
with
top of each
images
other?
us, images, yeah, at the same time.
At the same time.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask while we were talking about old school Ozfest.
Yeah.
Did Dillinger ever play Ozfest?
Yes. They
When did they play?
It was on
Ozfest?
one of the side stages. I'd have to go look because I remember being at one and they played.
Was it
and I
for Ms.
going,
Machine?
What the fuck is
Had to
going-
be for that, right? Because after that, they got too good for it.
with Unretrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where they were on Relapse. Because Relapse
Well,
and
after that,
Ozfest
they
were
went to after
scissor
that.
kissing all the time.
After that, they were on Vans all the time
Yeah.
because there was one Van show
Yeah.
I was going to go to, and you know, Vans Warped Tour. The way it works, for those that don't know, the lineup's different every day.
Right.
And they do a lottery system in the morning, or
Mm-hmm.
they do like they pull all the bands out of a hat, basically, and that's the lineup for the day. Well, me thinking it's Dillinger, they're not going to play early. It was the first fucking band of the day.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, at like 11 a.m. I have to go to Starplex at 11 a.m.
You remember my theory about them getting back together after, what did I say, a year? They would start talking to each other again?
Doesn't look like it.
We're at, what year are we on now? It's like 3?
Well, and they were offered big money
2
this
years?
summer.
3 years?
Ben has said on social media that they
Had
were
to turn down
offered-
another offer?
turned down big money to go play some of these European festivals.
All right, so I might have misjudged a little bit, but I'm still saying there's at least a 75% chance. What do you think?
I don't know. Now there's more Black Queen stuff being
Yeah, but
shown
that's
around, too.
so
different.
Yeah, and Greg, he already did Kill or Be Killed, so they're used to juggling projects.
It's true.
So
You just got to get Ben out of from
the farm.
the farm. He's having fun on the farm.
Yeah, and the thing is, they all like Ben has kids. He just had a kid and stuff. So
Yeah.
eventually he's gonna be like, okay, I'm fucking ready to get. You know what I mean? Eventually it's gonna wear off. They'll have another one or something, and then he'll probably come to a point where he's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. Let's do it. Let's do a Dillinger tour. Because he's the only one that I don't know about. What's the bass player? Was it Liam? Is that his name?
Yeah, he's all over the place. He's on
Is he-
9 different
Yeah.
projects.
So I don't think he's settled down and having a bunch of kids and hanging out at farms, is he? I think it's just Ben that's pulled the e-brake completely and been like, I'm gonna chill for a little bit. Because Rackman Studios, they're doing shit all the time. Like he's posting tutorials and stuff.
And the drummer, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
Who I just can't remember his name now.
I can either. Remember we almost got an interview with him?
Yep.
And someone blew it, and it wasn't dust in her eye. I don't even think she listens anymore.
She does.
She does?
Yeah. So, weather.
She does not.
I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Right now.
She's listening right now.
Yeah. You just embarrassed her.
Wonder if she understands the code.
Wonder.
Rekindle that flame, if you know what I'm saying. Stupid.
What? All right, so
it was.
No.
Oh, my bad. Let me go ahead and take out everything that I just said. Then I thought it was her.
No. No, you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Nope, it was not. It was a person that was here earlier.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was before her.
No, it wasn't.
Anyway, we fucked that up. But I fucked up a Red Fang interview too. So.
And a whores interview.
How did we fuck that up? We went and showed up and hung out, and they said no. Yeah, after we load shit up, maybe.
I think you scared him. Man,
they fucking no. They scared me. Those guys were scaring me, man.
They're the helmet type, you know. They just show up in regular street clothes. They start playing.
They don't wear eyeliner.
And then they just do their thing, and then they get off. And then when they get off stage, you're like, y'all are super intimidating. Because y'all are just normal dudes.
Yeah, we don't know how to talk to sober dudes.
I got to talk to guys in face paint and blood coming out of them somewhere. So anyway, while I was gone on this trip, weather happened. And I want to talk about this weather.
3 different rounds.
So I was gone.
Big weather.
On one round.
Big weather. Jacket off weather.
A crane fell. And I kept trying to find out all this information about this damn crane.
I was going to text you because that was the night that you were spotty. You were, hey, I'm not going to.
Coming off my period?
Spotty, not spotting.
Oh, okay. I was spotty.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah, it was one of the first nights.
Yeah, and you were like, I'm going to be in and out, man.
And I'll be in and out.
And I was like, if I send him a message right now that says a crane fell and send the picture, the imagery, you're like, what the fuck? Like, I was thinking about sending it to you and say, this just happened here, but I knew you would immediately pull over when you saw it out in the middle of nowhere and been like, what the hell? But the thing is, that storm grazed here. I slept through that. Yeah, I was hanging out with your cat, which, by the way, I hate cats, but I like that one. Like, I don't even like cats.
You know that cat's name, right? Moby.
Moby's cool.
Yeah, we got the outburst ones.
Yeah, we got out. Like, it thundered and it thundered and lightninged, and it rained for a little bit. But then when it passed through and went to Dallas.
In Dallas.
So that crane fell on one of my rivals'
Mark Cuban.
apartment.
Yeah.
And he was posting on social media that he lost everything, like all his gear and all his.
I lost my penis.
That crane
hard
was
drives
working
and all
on a parking garage that had just recently
beside
had
it, right?
issues, right? Yeah. And so when it fell, so that parking garage was effed up, and so that's why that crane was over there. And so when it fell into that apartment complex, and also that parking garage of that apartment complex.
I don't see how there wasn't more deaths the way it. I mean, it's sad that
What's with all these
the lady,
cranes falling?
because it's sketchy already. Every time you see a crane up there, aren't you like, man, that looks sketch as fuck?
You ever wanted to go up on one, though?
Hell yeah.
My dad had to go to a lot of crane issues when he worked with OSHA.
I'd like to go up on one.
Yeah.
One with the elevator, though. I
What
don't
was
wanna
the
climb up there.
things? It wasn't a crane, but on the last Grand Theft Auto, where you had that one mission where you had to get up at a loading, like at a shipyard. Remember when you had to do that and you had to pick up one of those, and then is that considered craning too? Yeah, they make big money, man. In the LA port, if you're one of
Picking
those
up those?
dudes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, like moving containers.
Yeah, those
Moving
shipping containers and stuff
And
off
those
of
are cool
boats.
because they're on rails. You can roll up
Yeah.
and down.
They're one full of dead Russian hookers.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, Dexter.
Not Dexter.
I thought. Oh yeah, The Wire.
The Wire.
Yeah.
But Dexter, they were hiding shit out in Dexter
Did you ever
too.
finish The Wire yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it took me a while, but I did.
That 6-year bit.
Yeah.
You haven't finished it yet?
I haven't finished that yet. Have you
Okay.
finished Chernobyl, Matt?
Yes, I have finished Chernobyl,
And
I loved it. It was awesome.
Incredible.
Oh, it's so good.
it's one of the best things I've seen in years.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
So
glad
good.
I watched
good
it.
HBO.
You ready to go?
I would love to go.
JJTM visits Pripyat.
Yeah. Did you see all those pictures that I was telling you about?
I did. That aggravates me.
Why?
Or we just take some nookie girls with us and take photos of them.
Because we probably know some that are crazy enough to do it.
I know some that want to go.
I'm about to be back in the nookie scene and hanging out with those type of women's. So I'm sure we could figure something
We can
out.
get a weekly nookie report. Live vicariously through you.
I should move down to Austin, shouldn't I? How quick would I get
Why?
AIDS?
In Austin?
Whoa.
I don't know. You don't just get it by moving down there.
No.
No, because I'd get a job with Jeremy.
Would Jeremy give you AIDS?
Yeah. You say my cousin will give you AIDS?
Maybe. We'll see
This
what
is
happens.
Weird.
It's not weird at all if you put the pieces together.
I think
It's not weird one bit.
I think he has a job for you though.
He probably does.
Check front bottoms for baggies.
I've already passed the interview.
You're like a
Our
TSA
on-
inspector.
Our on job training that we had last time we were down there. Which I still have people ask me like, that didn't really happen. I'm like,
No.
yes, it fucking did.
That really happened.
That
And
really
when you-
happened.
When you went, hey, what's that?
Hey. And then all of a sudden Jeremy goes, it's a bag of Coke. Oh, fuck. And then he just
Did
goes,
he sound like Dr. Roxo
You do-
immediately?
you do realize that I'm your manager. I remember him saying that. And then her just crying. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm glad you think I'm a father figure
That's
type guy. I was
right.
like,
She was
I
crying
really
on
don't
your
fucking,
shoulder going,
yeah.
Like you're going to help her out with everything. And
Yeah.
here I am going, that guy doesn't care.
Yeah, you're crying on the wrong shoulder, darling.
That guy just does not
And
care.
then the other thing, I had my eyes on that that awesome bad girl that hung out with us in
Russian?
the booth. No, the one
know
that
who you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
that there's pictures somewhere. Her, I wanted to hang out with her because she was cool as shit the whole time. We hung out with her a little bit that night, and then we went back the second night and hung out with her all night. And that's when that waitress started loading me up with
She can eat tacos.
no.
Oh.
The girl that was also like was a professional stripper. She was working in Houston and up here and like New Orleans.
That was her.
And yeah, and she
Yeah.
like she had there's pictures that she sent us.
Didn't send them to me.
Yeah.
Send them to you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have
And I was
any.
like, yeah, got a number, even though she's a stripper.
Was that the phone you got lost on the train?
No.
Oh.
But
So you have them.
they're somewhere.
Well, you need to pull
There's
them
some.
out of your cloud.
I've been worried about doing that because there's incriminating evidence.
in your cloud.
Not on me.
Oh,
If I remember things correctly, wasn't me that was incriminated in these pictures.
is anyoneUp.com still working? Can we,
But
no
anyway,
butthole, don't care.
same thing though. I was like just wanting to hang out with y'all because y'all were all the first night. I'm pretty sure we were all hanging. Remember that crazy lady? It was like she was pissed off at her boyfriend and just started
No.
buying a bottle of vodka.
She
was like, "Here,
she
shots."
just left
Whoa.
her
Yeah,
husband.
but it
and
was
she
like
came there.
shot after shot after shot. She wanted to mind a race,
She should have just got
No,
a
and it got
and
to a
us three
point,
dumbasses were like,
No, no,
"Okay,
no, no,
we'll
no.
try."
There was a point where the bartender who we know, he started giving us water. And
Yeah.
he was like, "This is ridiculous. Y'all can't." Like it seriously was 6 to 8 in a row.
Yeah, and
Right
with not much
behind each
time
other.
in between
No.
them.
Like high school.
Shot,
Yeah.
do it again.
And then
shot, do it
that's
again. Shot,
When
do
the
it
stripper
again.
showed up with the baggie of cocaine in her vag.
And you
High
did
school.
Huh?
She-
I'm
what?
sorry.
And
She-
what?
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 Yep, that's when it all happened. And I felt so bad for her because I didn't give a fuck. But she kept. I think I had that whole.
You got her
He
in trouble.
reminds me
You
of
didn't
my
care?
daddy, so I'm gonna go cry with him.
She probably was a third your age,
I'll guarantee she was.
right? No, that still didn't add up. So, yeah,
I mean, she was young.
yeah.
I just remember Jeremy going, "I'm your boss.
No, I'm your
You
boss.
realize that?"
Oh, so
And I
good.
thought the thing that was really fucked up is I thought that y'all were making fun of her because she was stringing it first. Because I hadn't
No.
figured out what it was,
no.
and I was like, "That's so cruel." And then I,
I
was
didn't
like,
see any of it till the very end.
"It's a fuzzy night." I remember you're not supposed to allow what we were doing at all in the VIP section, and we were just whoo, like just smoking, and fucking no one down there listens to us except Jeremy, right? I can say this.
Well, you got Jeff and Austin. You got
He didn't care.
no. Anybody that's down there is not gonna care.
But yeah, so there's all these fucking millionaires and shit that's got all that Silicon Valley that moved to Austin, the Silicon Valley Part 2.
Or they own a basketball
walking
team.
in the VIP area, and here's me and Dustin getting high as fuck, like just smoking out a whole. You said we were in the Tree of Trust.
I don't know if I was doing that. I was laying down on the thing. Are we talking about the night?
No,
after
these are
South
two
by?
different nights.
I thought this was the night.
We
after
went
South
both
by.
nights
Of South by.
Yeah, the first night was balls out party,
Oh yeah. And then the second
and that's when
night,
the Coke bag happened.
And then
out
the
of
second
the vag.
night is when we were just laying around.
The
everybody
second
was-
night,
everybody
yeah.
was pissed at us because we have a whole booth
But
to
both
ourselves,
both nights we did,
waiting for Royal Sun to show up.
and there's pictures of us standing up
Oh yeah, I got
in
those
the
on my
booth
phone.
in the VIP smoking weed.
I wasn't smoking. I was drinking. You were smoking, sir.
I just remember I was like, this is really illegal, and they probably don't like that I'm doing this, but we just kept doing it.
We're the J. Johnson Massacre.
And those
Highest paid
fucking
podcast.
rich
That's what the
dudes
thing
just
said.
kept walking by going, what the fuck?
And then there were a bunch of people that are owners of a brewery here locally that were down there too, and I kept harassing them.
Barton House? Should harass them. They gave us the Heisman. Remember they were up our ass at the beginning, and
They
then
were.
all of a
They
sudden
really
they got
wanted-
a little big time and decided they were going to fucking big time us?
That's what I was giving them hell about.
Fuck you.
That's why we'll go to Hop Fusion, yo, or Revolver.
We should do a beer with someone. I mean, we have had a lot of people ask us, when are y'all going to put a beer out? We totally should.
The Methinks want one.
We want one.
We do want one. So anyway, back to weather.
Sorry, we digressed.
We did. We're
It's like
chasing
Coke
rabbits
bags out the
hardcore.
badge.
Covered a few bases
We
all
did.
over the place.
So it got bad. I take it. It did all that shit, and then did it get bad again? Because when we came home, there was shit all over the place.
It might have stormed a couple times, but not like that. But then we've had more bad weather on Sunday.
Yeah, this past Sunday, Father's Day. I mean, the Metroplex area lost about 40 fathers because they were out on the lakes.
Okay,
And no sirens went off.
that's what I'm about to get into. Both cases, there was siren issues. You have one fucking job.
There are
Okay.
times they will hit the siren when there's nothing
Nothing going on a Wednesday when I'm trying to fucking sleep off a hangover.
That's when they test
That's every
Oh,
Wednesday.
my bad. Sorry.
First Wednesday of the month.
But anyway, if you're testing them every week, it seems like a
Every
good
week at
time
1
to
o'clock.
run them is when there's 5 fucking tornadoes in one county coming through. You might want to sound the alarm.
And for us that have satellite TV and our power goes out or whatever, you might want to be broadcasting live on one of your streaming services or something. I don't give
Social
a
media.
fuck if the U.S. Open's going on or whatever. It's fucking golf.
Dallas
These are
County had the
tornadoes
same
falling.
thing happen on the crane storm. There was some siren issues, but this one, dude, I slept through this fucking storm, like because we partied on Saturday night a little bit.
I did not sleep through the storm. I was up.
Well, I slept through the storm.
But you also went till sunup
I went pretty late, but I went through the storm.
because the wolf was
And-
loose.
Yeah, with pockets, the wolf in pockets. Import Tyler. I'm sorry.
TV show, TV celebrity, local media celebrity, television celebrity, trash pockets.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
yes.
saw the recent
So-
commercial.
Here's the deal. So yesterday I went to I started running again. You can imagine why. But I started
Because the
running
wolf
again
is loose.
because the wolf is loose. But anyway, so the my trail though has these random spots where trees are not just like limbs aren't just down, trees are uprooted. So there was obviously a tornado in my neighborhood.
Yeah, there was.
And all over there was like 5 in Tarrant County. Not one fucking siren goes off.
It was a roof. Roofs were torn off in that neighborhood. No
Why-
sirens. No
What's the
sirens.
deal? They were like, we're going to take Father's Day off? I don't get it. That's what our tax
I
dollars...
don't get it.
Isn't it something that our tax dollars pay for?
Where were you, Delkus?
I mean,
I'm
this
calling
isn't-
him out.
Well, this isn't really on him as much as it is the civil defense sirens. Where the fuck were they?
What if it was missiles from Cuba? Now that we're embargoed again, they could be setting missiles up over there, and what they were. I didn't have time to tuck, duck, and roll.
Tuck. I'm sorry?
Isn't that
Tuck?
what you do?
Tuck, duck, and roll.
Duck
I
and
thought
roll.
it was drop.
Put a book
I
over
don't
your
remember
head.
the tucking part.
Tuck. Like
tuck.
Silence of the Lambs.
Like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Q.
There's a tornado
Lazarus.
coming. Doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo.
So,
Doo-doo.
yeah, I'm really pissed off about Sunday because all hell broke loose and no one was there. I had to watch a radar that kept showing tornadoes pop up just to the west of my neighborhood, to the north of my neighborhood. I'm going, okay, well, it's any time now, because the skies were going crazy, trees were going nuts.
No, you've seen all the footage on
insane.
Facebook and everywhere where there's like just chaos.
Chaos.
I don't know if it was because they're
Trees are
like, well,
destroyed.
it's
I'm
just
like,
an
okay, it's coming this way.
it's just an EF1 or an EF0,
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Oh,
that's no big
let's not mess with that.
No.
No,
Some
bro.
little old lady over in Arlington can't even go in her house anymore. But that apartment complex that was hit with the crane is done. You can't
Yeah.
go in there. Like, no one can live there ever
Yeah,
again.
they
gotta tear
evacuated the whole
down.
thing. They're tearing it. It's a total loss.
It's insane.
Yeah.
A skyscraper is a total loss.
Yeah.
Freaking
It's like
great.
Chernobyl-esque over there now.
Structure damage.
Yeah.
And a poor woman was killed. I don't see how there wasn't more fatalities.
A
That
lady
thing
was
looked
killed there?
Yes. It was one woman that died, unfortunately, and there was a bunch of bad injuries and stuff. I mean,
Someone died on Eagle Mountain Lake this past weekend.
how'd that happen? From
Well,
the
whenever-
storm?
Yeah, when that storm came through,
They were
on
eaten by an alligator?
No, they were on a sailboat and she got pitched off.
It was so she couldn't hang on to the sailboat, huh?
This sounds very Sleeping with the Enemy-esque.
Whoa. Maybe she got pitched off and then eaten by an alligator.
Or maybe she got pitched off.
Was it? Are you?
Her
okay.
husband thought
Are we
she
joking
couldn't
about
swim,
someone's death?
and she
No, I
took
don't
off
know.
So
swimming
what we're
to
doing
a
is that's
buoy.
what happened though.
No,
It was a
like-
sailboat accident because
Yeah.
of the storm.
Yeah.
Might would have helped some people out if there was a siren going off out
Could
there.
have been. And you know what?
It's fucking.
Don't use a sailboat. Get on a houseboat.
How was that?
Fucking incredible.
Nice.
It
Nice
was incredible.
segue from a tragic accident to your good times
My great times.
on a lake.
No, that was badass. I'm now officially licensed 65 to 70 foot houseboat.
Was that just take
driver.
a fee? You just got to take.
No, you just
15
got to go
minute
there and say,
class.
hey, I want to rent this for a couple days. Okay, here you go. I'm going to show you how the generators work, how to turn this thing on, how to anchor it.
You guys are good.
See you later.
Don't fuck it up.
Have fun.
Nice.
And that's the way it was. It was cool. So the last live show we did, I was in the air about going to Cuba. Well, 12 hours after we did the show, it came down that we weren't going to Cuba. It was done, over. Let's see. We canceled our cruise. We canceled our flight. We canceled all our hotels. Got everything back. It's kind of nice. And then it was all up in the air. And then we just decided to go with the couple we went with, or we're going to go on the cruise with, and just drive west and hit hit Lake Powell at some point and get a boat and see what happens. It was all just off the cuff. But if I could go back in time and transport one or two of our river trips anywhere,
You'd go there.
oh my God.
So they allow drinking.
Yeah. You're not supposed to drive the boat when drinking.
What? So if the anchor's down and y'all are all partied, they're cool with that.
You can party on the boat. Just the driver can't be drinking.
So what if you're all anchored?
Yeah, same thing. You can do whatever you want.
So there doesn't have to be a sober
No,
driver if you're anchored
no.
or docked or
Or
whatever.
docked. Space docked. Whatever. Yeah. And
Docked.
docked head to head. But it was a blast.
Yeah, it looks fun. I want
That-
to do it.
We should all go out there and pretend like it's a river trip. The only problem is the drive.
Heading west is kind of hard.
Yeah, it gets pretty boring pretty quick, and it doesn't get unboring until you're like way
Flagstaff.
deep into New Mexico.
Flagstaff.
Yeah.
New Mexico sucks.
Oh, it's
does.
terrible.
The only thing cool is Albuquerque when you come into it, but then when you leave, you're like, yeah.
Taos.
Yeah.
There's some little pockets here and there, but no, there's not much in
But
Mexico.
I've always wanted to go to that area, and
I don't know Spanish, so
you're
I
screwed.
can't go there.
When we left, we headed to Albuquerque. We went to Amarillo,
Yo
picked them
quiero
up.
Taco Bell.
Went to Albuquerque.
Cállate la boca.
From Albuquerque, we spent the night in Albuquerque in a casino. Gary, I went up.
¿Cómo está usted?
Then I went down, and then I left even.
Yeah.
And then we left there, and we went north. We went to Shiprock, and then up to Mexican Hat,
How big is that lake?
Lake Powell, 120 miles long. It's the second biggest, largest man-made lake in the states.
That's a man-made lake?
Uh-huh. They dammed the Colorado River in order to build it. In 1963, and it took till 1980 for it to be filled. Yeah, it took forever.
Big ass lake.
Aren't they ripping water from that to send over to California?
It's like Meade.
Oh.
The one by Vegas. The one we flew over.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went to Mexican Hat, and then we went to, I kid
That's
you not,
racist.
on Google Maps it says Forrest Gump Point.
That's cool.
That overlooks Monument Valley. They went to Page, and it was cool. That's some area I've always wanted to go to. I feel like I've seen 1/16 of it because there's so much cool shit around there. And the Utah National Parks, I wish I could take like 2 months off and just tour them all.
That'd be cool.
I may just do it.
You should.
I may just plead insanity or whatever.
Oh.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Should I just
show up missing?
Should I just
go out there,
bucket everything?
Get some peyote?
Is that in Oakland?
We went through Four Corners.
That's a rumor. Did you hear
was
that?
Dumb. That wasn't real.
No, that was a troll.
Oh,
Really?
Trolling.
Denver.
Yeah.
They did good.
But that's real.
Denver is
the
real.
shrooms in Denver is real.
In Chicago,
Chicago's doing it too.
they're talking about trying to pass it there, and then Portland was working on it last hour too.
Then they'll put it in Whataburgers.
In Chicago,
Yeah.
What do y'all think of that shit?
I think it's horse shit.
Eh,
I think it is too.
it's been going down for the past few years.
Whataburger has?
The deal.
Yeah.
No, Whataburger's been great. You haven't been enjoying it the last 2 years?
You know, and like the day after, one of my friends got a number 14, and it had no Texas toast in it.
Ooh.
I don't even know what a number. Oh yeah, I do.
My order is a number 2, double meat, double cheese.
Add jalapenos.
God, I love
no
Whataburger.
lettuce, no tomato.
Whataburger's great.
I hope it doesn't start sucking now though,
Let's
because
go-
of
if
that.
the power
You know,
goes out, let's go to Whataburger.
do the show
That's
there.
what we're gonna do.
No.
There's a chance our power will go out during this show, so if it just cuts off, that's the way I'm gonna edit it.
Did so what? I'm scared to death that it's gonna not be Whataburger anymore. Like it's gonna be all fucking. They're gonna change it up. Some Yahoo that just graduated from college is gonna work at this equity firm. Be like, to save money, we could do and it's just gonna start sucking.
Or do you
And it's
think they're
gonna be just
turn-
like In and Out, where In and Out sucks now.
You think it's gonna turn the way of Taco Bell, and everything will be covered in Dorito dust or some
Yeah,
type of
some
chip dust,
stupid
some
shit.
kind of bullshit.
Yeah, I could see that happening, and that's what I'm scared of. And if that does happen, I guess it's Clown Burger from now on. When you want a burger
Griff's.
for us, or
Griff's.
Griff's, yeah, we could do Griff's.
Griff's.
Fred's has a good burger.
Fred's has amazing burgers.
Yeah,
Who else?
shit. There's a ton
There's
of
a lot.
places that have good.
Place?
Yep. Chef's Point or Chef's Place?
Shep's Place.
Oh, Shep's.
Shep's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been there. Decent.
A&W. Gas station.
We
burger.
we grind beef at the restaurant, so I'll make some burgers.
Oh, yeah. Where's our barbecue today?
We don't have
The
the
barbecue of
smoker.
the
How's it
day is-
going?
It's going really well. I'm
Tell us
still-
about it. Y'all y'all in the black
So-
yet, or are you still in the red?
Yeah, they haven't even been doing the remodeling all the way yet.
Is your Slipknot jumpsuit part of your work attire?
Excuse me?
The Slipknot jumpsuit you're wearing.
Oh, that is.
Y'all are
that
wearing
is-
Is that part of your
Slipknot
work
jumpsuits?
attire?
That is what I work in.
It's kind of awesome.
You know, there was a serial killer up in somewhere up north, and he was selling human meat. They think they're pretty sure he was.
Taco Bell does camel.
There's your theme. There you go. You wear the red jumpsuits. It's like cereal burgers.
I have a question. If I kill something, can I bring it to you and you cook it?
So
there.
there's a good segue. So Mark Dean's closed in Azle. So I kind of want to hit up Jim Risky because he owns the building. Because that means there's no barbecue in Azle now. So he's got to put someone in there.
I mean, it's Hazel.
I mean, it is Azle,
Yeah.
but yeah,
You know,
if
it's
you
just-
brought me something, then I'll dress it and cook it for you.
It'd
What are
be
you gonna
easier
go?
to kill something out there.
Yeah.
Gator on a lake.
Yep.
And then I'll just drag it in there and go, here.
Yep.
I'm not even going to field dress it. I'll just bring the whole damn thing in there.
I'm okay with it. That means I get to keep the head and everything.
What's those exotic deer that they have on the ranches right now? that you can
Mule
get?
deer?
Not mule deer. God, what are they called? The real fast ones. They're like the
real
fast
fast.
deer that we
Yeah.
have.
Oh, God.
The crazy horns.
Yeah.
They don't look like regular
Oh,
deer horns.
Shit. They're all over Junction, too.
Yeah.
All
the exotic. They were brought in from like Africa,
Ibex?
weren't they? And they started breeding. Yeah, that's it.
No.
Ibex?
Really
No,
close.
Ibex
Really
is the
close though.
Rams.
Enus?
Axis. Axis
Axis.
deer.
Axis deer.
If we bring
With
you an
the, like,
axis, yeah.
Antlers.
If we bring you an axis, will
They're
you
like
will you make it
ghost.
for us? Because I heard that they're really good.
They're
Yeah.
super good.
I love
So-
venison.
What happened with that is these luxury ranches and stuff that all these oil field people were buying and everything put them on there, and they started breeding with regular
Whitetail.
whitetail. That's why they're everywhere now down there.
And what they didn't
Mutated.
expect
They
was
mutated.
you now have a super fast deer that can jump really far.
Yeah,
and
and
those
high.
game fences weren't keeping them in.
Nope.
It's like raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
gotta,
were like raptors.
Those
go
oil
against the
field dudes,
boars.
Hey,
they got
and
too much money.
Oh,
Axis
like
deer.
canned hunting?
are
Fuck
mean.
that.
Those oil field guys, they got too much money.
That's why they brought him over to do that.
They did.
That's exactly. It's kind of sad.
It's trash.
There's camels and
I heard it's
ostrich all down there,
really
too.
good meat though.
It is. Axis is awesome.
That's what I heard.
Well,
My
I mean, if
third
they're gonna,
deer
I like
killed was
eating-
an
if they're
Axis
gonna
deer.
become an invasive species and we have to take them out, then let's go down and go hunting.
As long as we're pissing off PETA and shit.
Doesn't
My
matter.
favorite deer are the baby deer, man. You cook up a baby deer, like right out the egg.
Well, it's like Kobe
You
beef.
just, yeah, right.
I like killing a deer inside
You're the
the
only
baby.
one that caught it.
I feel like killing a deer inside the mother's womb
Like giving an abortion and like, let's just eat.
because
Y'all.
it's not alive
guys?
yet.
Abortion
No.
venison.
It's not
Abortion
alive
venison.
Yet. Yes.
It's better than Kobe.
Abortion,
abortion venison.
cheesesteaks.
I bet
That's
it does make a good cheesesteak.
Is that the name
Little
of
baby
Abortion
deer.
cheesesteak.
There's your menu item.
Hey man, I'm already.
We're gonna
thinking
make
about it
y'all
for,
$1 million. This
late,
show
late night menu.
is gonna make y'all $1 million. Y'all gonna have duck tacos?
Duck tacos are amazing. Speaking of
Trips
things
with
that
strippers.
happen in Austin, duck
Nights-
tacos
nights with
are
strippers?
amazing. Yeah,
Duck tacos are amazing though.
freaking great.
Everybody that I tell that to is like, whoa. I'm like, no, man.
Uh-uh.
You gotta
I feel
have
like
these.
If you like treated it like you do, like whenever you braise anything, just let it.
Yeah. Jeremy, is that place still there?
I hope
Take
so.
And if it
What's
is-
the name of it? Because that place was amazing.
We might be
Duck
coming down in a couple of
tacos.
weeks because Dad'd need a trip. I don't know where to go. I want to go to New York, but I don't fucking think I have any friends that live up there.
You know what's gonna happen if we go to Austin, right?
Yeah, that's why I'd rather go to New York. Like,
Won't
seriously,
work.
does anyone listen to the show? I'm not going to stay. Is
keep
the
this on
imagery
loop.
of me at the Dillinger show just the picture that you took that everybody's like, what the fuck was he on? Nothing. I was sober. I was like,
You just turned and looked at me.
Yeah.
I took that
You were
picture.
high on life.
I was high on life.
Oh shit! And I love.
That's when I fell down the stairs and dropped my pants
when
at a
Andrew-
Dillinger show.
When have you not almost died?
Yeah. So, anyway, if anyone listens to the show that's in the New York area, I've been catching up on my Mr. Robot, and I really want to go there for a weekend. So I'd love to
Can
come
we go
up.
up there and do that. I'll go do it.
I can't stay with your sister and her husband; they'll kick me out, and because the will happen. Hey guys,
Hey guys, I'm here.
and I don't think the
Plane landed. Let's go.
the wolf runs into problems in New York, probably.
No, there are no wolves in New York.
Right.
You gotta.
Wolves of Wall
You
Street.
gotta be a lamb. Well, I guess Wall Street area would have.
Yeah, but I'm not that guy, for sure.
You can't walk around with a big block cell phone.
That
can you?
guy and that are two different beasts.
We need to take you to some of those Wall Street.
I just want to
bars.
go.
Some of those Wall Street bars where they're all dressed up and everything. You come in. It's like, who is that fucked up?
Can I go on a trip and hang out with someone, a friend in New York, and not spend over $300?
No.
Is it not possible
Well,
for
does
just
it-
one weekend?
Does it count your airfare?
No. Well, I got the airfare taken care of.
MetroCard's $40 right off the bat. Okay, your average meal there is $25-$30, if not more. And then you're going to want to go. I mean, you got to go over to Tourist, and you got to have some good beers from Evil Twin.
Okay, I guess we're going to Austin then.
That's another.
I need to
$20-$30.
go to New York at some point, and this is a great time
New
to
York,
do it.
you don't have to pay the hookers. You just kill them and throw them in the Hudson.
You know how you get your, you know how you keep your hooker from crawling away. Shoot her in the back again. Another classic on the JJTM.
So dark. Yeah, no, you're not going to live for a weekend on $300. I don't think. Maybe.
You don't think so, man?
New York. You'll become property of New York.
No, you could do it for a weekend, but you don't want to go.
That's
to
why
New
I want a
York for
friend.
a weekend.
I know, but that's the only, like, I don't have time to do it. I'm not going to have decent time for a year, especially. I mean, I'm not going to have any time to go. I'm afraid that I'm getting to the point where I'm going to die without going to New York.
Well, there's still wheelchairs.
The wolf needs to go.
The wolf is loose on on what are those little things? The little
rascal.
The
Rascals that I bitched about the other day.
Just cruising through.
Dude, that's a video. Y'all need to. Spectacle needs to
video?
do a video with Little Rascals racing. Well, fucking Mean Motor Scooter will steal that one.
Yep.
Damn. I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut, man.
They steal all y'all's ideas?
Everybody steals our ideas. I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone about to start a barbecue place already, just because you're doing it. And they're probably going to do serial killer.
They're probably already skinning deer.
They don't have alligators.
We're due so much money in this joint.
We are due a lot of money.
Like, it's about time these mofos start paying up.
Since you have some free time on your hands, we should monetize it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have a job.
Well, I mean, you know.
No, I don't.
To keep your mind busy. When you're
So the
running,
loose-
when you're in the neighborhood and you're running around and you're just cruising around.
I'm just looking for rape.
Jesus.
There's a...
Whoa.
I'm looking for rape.
It's not it's surprise sex, right?
I can see you. You walk to the front door of Seth's house and you look out and you go. As you're just staring down the sidewalk and you start kind of loosening up a little bit and then you take off running and your rape yell happens.
We should do a whole movie and this be the score. Blood Mountain should be
Blood
the
Mountain?
score of just some crazy random movie we make.
Of goddamn America.
We could.
They'd let us do it.
No, they wouldn't give a shit.
They'd be like, yeah, that album's came out 13 years ago. We don't care.
We might win Sundance Film Festival with it.
Is this when you're ready to go out at night on the town? You're getting dressed. You're in
Going
front of
to
the mirror.
Lola's. Got my suit.
And you're like,
Waiting on an Uber.
Wait for the Uber.
Yeah.
And in your mind, you're thinking of chicks, and you're going, hunter, gatherer, release from the...
Okay. We'll title this show #MeToo for sure.
Hey, gotta watch out.
There's a lot of content in here for Thomas already.
A lot.
There is. By the way, we have a Thomas song. Let's do it now.
You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do
You
the
brought
Thomas
that up.
song.
Let's do it. Let's play some Thomas song.
I got a text this week saying, "Oh shit, boys."
He sent a
Yep.
song called "The Shit."
Yep.
Oh,
And I want to
shit.
say, if you listened to last week's episode, our music spectacular,
Volume 1.
There was a lot of hits by
this is
Thomas,
what
huh?
JJTM calls Music's Volume 1. And I got messages that there were holes in the show. And I'm sorry about that.
There was. What was up with that?
I fixed it. I don't know. I
Oh.
honestly have no idea. I think maybe one of the songs was panned all the way over or something.
Oh.
But anyway, it's fixed now. So sorry. I don't know. I couldn't fix it quicker because I was on a boat in the middle of the lake with no internet.
I'm on a boat.
And
on a boat.
so here we go. I want to hear this. You ready? This is from Thomas. This is like number 47 he sent us.
The shit?
Called The Shit. And it goes something like this. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Your name is
Tony Green. He was a very good performer because he's not an asshole. I got something to say. I wanted childhood friends to munch on.
I got somebody for you.
Was he like Thomas?
He was like a Thomas on speed. Did I pull a gun on him?
I haven't seen it.
Heavenly days.
Almost all the Mexican girls from Bugs put out cocaine.
Porn star name.
Thought I was the shit. You'll find it a fun place. I want to sex you up.
Covered in DNA.
On your face. Thought I was the shit. You'll find it a fun place. I want to sex you up.
Covered in DNA.
On your face.
How much is everything gonna go up around?
Prices of dildos and sex toys.
The problem is we're in the wrong kind.
Just go on Wish.
Did Eric pick that for himself?
I'm sure you did.
It's still hard.
What is that called?
Well covered, Cooter.
You can put a dome over it. I threw up pizza at a cop.
Peroni? Were you in the zone? Shots of Patron? Dustin likes to flex his butt plug as a chair mount.
Carry the load.
Thought I was the shit. You'll find it a fun place.
God.
I want to sex you up.
Covered in DNA.
On your face. Thought I was the shit. You'll find it a fun place. I want to sex you up.
Covered in DNA.
On your face.
When we started this podcast, we ever think we'd have a little bit of sausage,
Corn scrub.
Tony Green, and
And Flint lubricant.
delivered to us. I do gotta ask.
To slip a Mickey
In a plastic
turd in a punch bowl. They're already what the fucking.
Yeah, everybody is what the fucking. Everything I've learned from the Civil War is all from Patrick Swayze.
Who I heard is very short.
And dead.
Thought I was the shit. You'll find it a fun place. I want to sex you up.
Covered in DNA.
On your face. Thought I was the shit. You'll find it a fun place. I want to sex you up.
Covered in DNA.
On your face.
Punching porn star in the face and
fully involved in caca.
I'm not sure that I'm getting it.
Hey, I like that.
how it jumped into Hunter to the sky.
Yeah.
Very
Good
nice.
night,
Very
man.
nice, Rubber Tuner.
Another
Grammy.
It is. It's going
Another
straight up the
solid
chart.
jam.
I want to sex you up.
Jeez.
And Tony was on it.
Tony was on it.
Yes.
That thing about Patrick Swayze.
I don't even
Listening
remember
back to it
talking
made me
about
laugh.
that.
Was
Everything
good.
I learned from the Civil War is from Patrick Swayze. He goes, I heard he was short, and all of us go, well, he's
And
dead.
dead.
I don't know. It cracked me up. No one else thought it was funny.
I thought it was pretty good. I liked it.
So, did you notice that he caught you fumbling country
Yeah.
and put it in the cut?
He made it. Yeah.
God,
I
the
heard
show,
that.
man.
This show. So while we were gone, or not doing the show in 2 weeks, a lot of music was released. Have you heard the new Baroness yet?
Not front to back. I've heard like 4 tracks.
I've heard a few songs here and there. I haven't listened to it front and back. I need to. I'm going to do that tomorrow. But bouncing around, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Well, that's what we kind of... I said that about the Purple.
I love the Purple album.
Yeah, but still, I was like, oh, man, it sure is different.
It's no green and yellow.
It's no green
or
and
blue
yellow.
Or red.
Yeah.
So,
Which this is the last of the color series he's been hinting towards.
yeah.
And
Last of the colors.
so, and what was he talking about? I saw an interview that he said it still might be a themed group of albums that are put out, but he's leaving the colors alone. Like it might
Yeah.
be. So I was like, what does that mean? Like triangles or
Shapes?
shapes? Are we going to do
Shapes would be cool.
shapes?
What about the different Lucky Charm shapes
Yeah.
that come in the bowl?
Yeah.
Clovers, moons, heart shaped,
Unicorns now.
diamonds, unicorn. Are there's unicorns in there?
I believe so.
Or is that for Pride Month?
No, I think they added unicorns for good.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Also, our friends in Pinkish Black released a record. And they did a record store deal the other day, and I meant to bring the record out because I got it. And
Nice.
it's one of the best looking vinyls I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
seen.
I've seen
Yeah.
pictures
It's
online.
freaking beautiful.
It's pretty.
Of course, I asked for a good one too,
Yeah.
and it was good. It's
That
pretty-
show was nut to butt in that little record store. It looked
was.
like it smelled like butt cheese in there.
It did not, but it was loud, and there was free beer, lots of free beer.
Oh, I thought you said free deer.
No,
They have an access deer there? An abortion access deer?
they took out a deer and served
Abortion
it up.
cheesesteaks.
While you can
Abortion
listen-
cheesesteaks.
Is that going to be something we can eat at the JJTM show?
Abortion cheesecake.
Can that be available?
Cheesesteak. But I just added a dessert. Abortion cheesecake.
Let's see.
Oh my!
What if you just opened up a restaurant right now that was abortion themed? I bet you'd be huge. All the femme Nazis, they'd come in. They'd be eating there all the time, man. Because they'd think it was awesome. They're gonna get a abortion cheesesteak, and then wash it down with an abortion cheesecake,
An abortion milkshake.
an abortion milkshake.
Good Lord, the wolf is loose. Good God.
Abortion pizza. Abortion fajitas.
Abortion
God.
calzone.
Ooh yeah.
Abortion stromboli.
Great. Now you're on it now too.
An abortion stromboli.
Jeez.
And the whole time you're there, they only play Gay Witch Abortion.
Now we're talking.
Abortion quiche.
You're onto something now.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Just
Abortion
oh my God.
chilaquiles.
We're gonna keep this going.
Abortion crawfish.
That's
No?
boring.
I can go somewhere else.
Go ahead.
I can leave now.
Abortion oatmeal.
I found out.
With clumps of strawberries,
Ooh.
cherries. Ugh. Oh, so anyway, those were the two big things that came out. Eagles of Death Metal released a cover album. It's pretty good.
Interesting.
It is very interesting. They did Careless Whisper on it, and
They did?
I just checked in to see what condition my condition was in.
No.
What else? It was good. I mean, it's interesting.
I'm trying to think of more abortion plates.
Oh my God.
This could go on forever.
Abortion enchiladas.
We put the restaurant right across the street from like a Baptist church.
And maybe in those enchiladas, there's like a chicken leg. And if you get a chicken leg in your abortion enchiladas, you get your meal for free.
No,
It's like
we're
a-
just gonna get like silicone little babies and put them in everything. So like a whole bunch of king cakes.
Ooh, yeah. King cake.
high temp silicone babies.
Our king cake, the Mardi Gras season would be big at abortion. What's the name of it again? Have we named this place yet?
Oh, serial killers.
Serial killers.
What did
Well,
they cover?
why
Mary
would
J.
it be?
Blige?
Why would it be serial killers if it's just abortion stuff? That doesn't make any
It
sense.
doesn't, but it's awesome.
I don't know.
It's like that serial killer.
Okay, so all right, we'll scratch the
hotel.
serial killer.
You want to go to that?
Yeah, I do.
That Shelby posted? That looks
Yeah.
badass.
And I also want to do the Friday the 13th camp out.
I saw that.
That'd be cool for a podcast camp out. So the getting back to abortion cheesecake sandwiches washed down with a nice slice of abortion cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
We got to think of a name for this place. Because I think we're on some gold.
Aborted.
Oh, that's too easy.
Gotta go.
Coat hangers?
Hangers.
Just hangers.
Hangers? No? You don't like hangers?
God.
We both said hangers.
Vacuum?
Hangers are like boobs, though, right?
Sorry?
You got hangers.
Saggers.
Oh.
Hangers like the guy that gets busted with a card. and is-
Oh, that's a hanger.
Yeah.
That is.
Let's see here.
When you're trying to, what was the name of that movie?
Oh, no.
What's the name of
Rounders.
that? Rounders.
Yeah.
When you're trying to do your rounding,
Yeah.
you get caught with a hanger.
I like how all the speaking of abortions,
Oh my God.
when the
Can we get away from abortions?
I like when the pro life people post the imagery of like they post a newly aborted baby. They're like, look at it.
It
Look
looks like
at
an elephant fetus.
I'm like, looks like fish bait to me.
That joint
Yeah. Some stink bait you could put out on Eagle. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll tone it down, guys. I'm sorry.
Can we rein the wolf back in?
Okay.
Like I said, the strength of the wolf is the pack. But the strength of the pack
Gotta go full force this
is
weekend.
the wolf. Are you going to go full force this weekend?
No, I will not be going full force.
Saturday night's going to be badass.
Saturday.
No, I will not.
Saturday.
The Foos?
Yes.
I'm going to get there late. So all I see is the Foos. What time is all this going down? You got the Foo, NRCD, and Babes in Boyland.
Yep.
What time is all this going down?
I believe NRCD is playing at 9.
Okay.
Babes are playing at 10.
Uh-huh. Is this all ages? Can he bring girls?
Potentially. Let me find out. I think as long as the parents with him.
He's a parent.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
No, won't happen. I can't have Michaela going to. Where's it at? Mass?
Lola's.
And the bartender's going, did you hear last week?
Yes.
I was.
I'm a good citizen this week.
I made it.
Is y'all set good?
I like it.
Are y'all gonna suck?
Do y'all have
No.
new covers in it?
New covers.
Yeah. Are y'all doing some some stuff you haven't played before?
Fiddling. But
Like what? Devil Went Down to Georgia?
oh, that'd be great.
That type of fiddling?
That'd be awesome.
Get Sheridan. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Make a little note of that.
Okay.
Who else in the band again? I forgot.
So it's myself, Marshall Martinez, Elliot Boot Jones, Tim McDermott, and Jake Norgard.
And y'all play what?
Female fronted hits.
The hits. They're gonna play lit.
No, that's not female fronted.
I thought you were gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that for sound check. Whatever.
Wrong band again. We've already gone over this. That's Sum 41.
Please tell me why.
Yeah.
How does that song start?
Yeah.
No, we don't play My Own Worst Enemy, but no, I'm excited to be doing.
Anything but Harvey Danger?
Oh, they're not females either.
Are they?
There's no female in that. No, I'm real excited to do the Stillers again.
What about any? Do you do maps?
Four non-blondes.
No.
Cranberries.
Yes.
Oh.
We're doing 2. We're doing Salvation as well as Dreams.
L7.
No zombie.
Shit List.
Nice.
Mhm.
Wargasm. No.
Breeders.
Pretend We're Dead.
Nope.
No Breeders.
No.
No Divine Hammer.
No, the last time we did Breeders, it
Safari?
was Do You Love Me Now, and that was really good.
Sinead O'Connor.
I have the best
Well, we're
version of
doing-
that you've never heard.
We're doing the Me First and the Gimme Gimme's version of Nothing Compares to You.
Are you
Is
gonna
she
shake-
dead?
Are you gonna shave your head?
Sinead O'Connor
No.
finally
I'm
off
not going to
herself.
shave my head.
Every
Just
time
because it's
sh-
magenta, I'm not going to shave my head.
Isn't she on the verge of offing herself all the time?
Every time she's allowed to be on Twitter, she begs for anal.
That's right. I forgot
She
about
goes
this. bit.
nuts about it, and she's like freaks out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
But
I swear to
isn't
God,
she always on a
it's so
suicide
crazy.
watch too?
Yeah.
Like she's there. All her friends are always like, "Oh, she's about to do it."
Never want to do an Ask Me Anything with Sinead O'Connor.
I'd love to do one.
Whole, no doubt. Alkaline Trio's cover of
What
a
No
Berlin.
Doubt do you do?
Sunday morning.
But that's not bad.
No.
Calcia.
Oh, Drain STH.
No.
No.
Babes in Toyland.
So you brought up Do You Love Me Now?
No, but we're not doing that.
No. But you brought it up.
I like doing that song.
Have you ever heard the version that Kim did with Jay Mascis from Dinosaur Jr.?
No.
It's amazing. It is my favorite version of that song. Because the regular song's kind of, it is whatever.
It is.
Are you
But
doing?
I gotta play. I'll play it for you after the
Jolene?
show.
Sweet. No.
That'd be hot. Any Miley Cyrus.
Huh?
What about Ashley O?
Katy Perry.
Ashley O. You know that chick's kind of hot.
You could do.
Isn't that Ashley
That's
O?
the next.
Baby, you're a fire. firewood.
No, the one that got away.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that in this set. And
Oh.
next year, I want to do something different. I want to do songs from the 2000s, like some pop songs, rocked out.
Ooh, you could do Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I really
An
wanna do
abortion.
some-
Jeez. They just finished up their tour.
Spice Girls did?
Yep. In the UK. They didn't come here.
Good. That was real good.
An abortion.
Jesus.
That's what I want.
Okay, so the
I
big
wanna-
thing this
I wanna-
weekend, besides your show, we know that's the biggest thing everybody
That's not
needs.
the biggest thing.
It's-
I'm really excited to see the Foo because I haven't seen the Foo and I couldn't tell you how
Dude.
long. Because
Are you-
I
No,
saw
that's-
I saw Nick and Casey at Masquerade because they played that bill with us. at
What's
Mass.
the order of the bands so far? Do we know?
It's an RCD,
Okay.
Babes in Boyland,
Okay.
Foo.
Okay.
Well, what I'm most excited about with all that is
An abortion.
Jesus.
The next day because that's
No,
Fort
no, no, no,
Worth.
no, no.
What?
I'm excited to see Sosa play.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen Sosa play.
I got to see him for like a whole 10 minutes
Love
whenever
watching
Che
him
was
play.
giving. Man, he's just such a great guy.
He might be my favorite bass player.
He really is.
I'm always worried his hair's going to get caught on his headstock the way he
No.
flings it around like that. At some point,
It
he's gonna-
happens. His hair gets caught on things.
Yeah.
And yeah. I'm
Remember when
excited
he used
see
to
him. He's
come
so
in
great.
here and hang out with us? Those good old days?
Before he was married.
All changed then.
All changes.
Went professional on us.
Yeah,
We got to talk to his agents and stuff.
we do.
And he was the only one we enjoyed talking politics with.
Yeah, because
Like he wouldn't freak the fuck out on us, and
then he would inform us.
yeah, he would tell us
why
things we
were
didn't know.
stupid.
Yes,
Yeah,
he is a very educated gentleman, and he's just
it was nice talking
bright-
politics
I-
with him because he'd come in
I
and,
love Sosa.
and remind us of how dumb we are.
It was. It was great.
Amber's great too.
He was at the spectacle show over at Curtain Club. Got to see him. That's the first
Yeah.
time I'd seen him forever. It's like, holy crap.
I think last time I hung out with him, I got stoned outside the Curtain Club with him. Like, sit out. Well, no, that was up in Denton. It might have been it might have been your show.
Oh, I don't know. You weren't at the last one we did.
I don't know. I haven't hung out with him in a long time though.
Maybe it
I miss the
wasn't
Sosa.
So then
That trips me out.
could be
Like I was in an alternative reality, just talking to someone that wasn't there in a car that's parked on Oak Street in Denton.
Whoa. And you're a lawyer and you just
I'm a
die
lawyer.
in it,
Yeah,
and then they have no idea why you died.
and they're
And
just
you're
like,
no
this guy just
longer
thought, I don't know, he was talking about some
Texas
dude named
Hammer?
Sosa.
Well,
Well, you're talking about Dallas and people shooting. There was
you're in
that
front of
shit.
you're parked outside the front of a
Oh
federal
yeah,
building.
let's talk about that asshole.
God.
Yeah, let's do that before we go into Music Christmas.
Yeah, because I got to take a pee pee. You want to do it now or after I take a pee pee?
Go pee, and
Then we'll talk
her
about
and I
this-
will talk about
this
Music
jack
Christmas,
wagon?
Then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So Sunday is what is known as Fort Worth Music Christmas in June.
Yes.
It is the Fort Worth Weekly Music Awards Showcase,
Festival. Yes.
sponsored by Jerry Jonestown Massacre
And Bud Light
And
and,
Bud Light.
United Way of Tarrant County.
and the United Way and whoever else. I mean, come on. So this is the time when the entire South Side just opens its doors, lets all these bands come in, wreck the place, people get drunk.
On a
get-
Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Yes.
Violence happens. And
After parties happen.
After parties
orgies.
happen. The orgies. Lots of cocaine. And then it's over until the award show.
Yeah.
And usually that's when everybody's recovering. Is at the award show. They show up still in rehab. Well, it's long enough. It's far enough out
There's
that
the
you can
cocaine
go to
bar.
rehab
There's the mushroom and cocaine bar.
in the
at
side.
The music awards. Man, I can't wait to do music awards with you guys. Music
It's gonna
awards
be
ceremony.
silly. So this, like we said, this weekend's on the South Side, and we have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
8
7,
venues.
8 venues this year.
Mhm. The new ones this year are Republic Street
Yes.
and
Did they do Twilight last year?
Twilight was because
Shaw's.
Shaw's was last year. Give me the rundown. I'll give you the.
Well, everybody else I know. Off the Record was
Yes.
used. Maine at Southside,
Yes.
Mass. Chat. Bold Owl.
Oh, well, Republic Street took place at Fairmount Music Hall then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is going to be cool. Are they going to do that outside? Or are they going to do that inside?
I think it's going to be
At Republic
inside.
Street. It is?
Yeah.
I hope so. 'Cause it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
They're saying it's going to be a hot one. And, I mean, some of these bands aren't loud. And
No.
that little bitty rickety stage outside, I love it, but it may not hold some of these bands.
Well, and plus they're doing more construction over there with Panther City Barbecue now. So I think they'd actually be like, don't be playing around there, kids.
So who you got? You're going to be at the chat room, you said?
I am.
So you got Ox Combine, Stone Machine Electric, Joe Savage, Joe Gorgeous, and Sir Duda.
Yep.
It's
a little bit of everything.
I'm going to be all over the place, I think, because I got to go. I got to go see Dagger Club.
Yep.
May go see Devi.
Who?
Devi.
Oh. Is she at shipping?
At shipping just before Dagger Club.
Oh, okay.
And then I got to go over to Mass for a little bit. I should go to Off the Record for, well, like, I'm going to ask this. Is it bad if I don't see Mean Motor Scooter and Hear Me the Archer since they play all the time?
I need to get by to see both of them. It's been a while for me, so I'm
Well,
getting
you
on
can
that.
see them back to back at Off the Record.
Yeah, and Mean Motor Scooter is doing like a happy hour on Saturday.
I really need to go see Richard though. I mean,
It's been
I
a
haven't
while
seen
for
him
you.
since we went to. He did the Fortress Fest last year. It was the last time I seen.
Really?
No, I saw him in Austin. We were down in Austin.
Saw
When
him
was
in
that?
Austin. Yeah, we saw him in Austin at
I forgot what it
that
was, but-
little club, that Fort Worth.
But that's been a year
showcase.
now, hasn't it?
It's been over a year, yeah.
Yeah, so
South by
I
Southwest.
owe Richard. And remember, I ditched him on that beer show that he wanted us to go to. That I thought we were all going to go to. I think you went out of town or something, and I was still planning on going. And then I had life catch up with me, and I couldn't make it down there.
So yeah, they play at 8, but Dagger Club plays at 8. So I may
Yeah.
have to shuttle it back and forth between
Halfsies.
those two. Are they going to have shuttles this year?
Yep.
Okay, so we can just hop in a van.
Yep.
And these guys are.
Can I
we-
take a little rascal?
We can trust them.
Yes.
Okay, they are trustable.
Yes.
I went on it. We
They
went
are
on it
getting
last year, didn't we?
paid,
Yeah, we did.
But they're also accepting tips. So if you get a little cash for the bartenders,
Just the tip.
I'm looking through this lineup. Is really good this year. There's a lot of stuff all over the place. Because it at Bold Owl, you've got
Naaman.
Torn Up, Heater, All Clean, yeah, Naaman, and Dead Vinyl. I already said Chat Room. Maine is Keanu Leaves, Chillamundo, 88 Killa, Cutthroat Finches, Son of Stan. See, I got to go over there. And then Off the Record, Big Heaven, The Fibs, Mordecai and the Zenith, Henry the Archer, Mean Motor Scooter, Republic Street is Zvini Baby, Washed Up Rookie, Rex, Clay Perry, Meech Pango.
they gotta
Oh.
play all the time too.
Yeah.
We need to go see Sweeney Baby.
Shipping and receiving.
They're doing a lot of shit too
Yeah.
lately. I've seen them all
The
over the
Matt
place. We
Made
need to go watch them.
Showcase at Shipping and
I
Receiving.
really want to see this Vogue Machine, but Neptune Loco started off. Vogue Machine, Devi, Dagger Club, Royal Sons, Shaw's, Riker Hall, Levi Ray, Gole, Daryl Sellers, Squeezebox Bandits, and Twilight Lounge, Signals and Alibis, Ansley, Polydogs, Vodio,
That's where Matt May will be.
Jake Palashik. When's this last Ansley show?
I think she's leaving Monday.
So that
She's playing a show and that's it, huh?
She had that big. Did the big going away show happen while I was out of town?
I don't. Maybe not. Maybe it's in July. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. I haven't been keeping my ear to the ground lately.
You need to.
Why?
We turn to you for the source.
Why?
I don't know. I ask myself that daily.
Why? Like the reason of being? That's what you ask?
Yeah.
You think that's what this guy was thinking when he was shooting at the federal building?
Jeez, what you are the king of
Segways.
segues. You are. What do you think about this shit? There was another shooting today over
Down
there.
there? I didn't hear about the second
In
one.
Dallas?
In Dallas.
What happened with this one?
I have no idea.
Just-
I just know what happened, and they were called. Yesterday was crazy.
Yeah.
And it was crazy on several accounts because Well, first off, let's break this whole thing down because there's a lot of
My
weird shit
my
that
question
happened.
is this: do you think the guys, the federal like security and stuff with their little sniper rifles are like, look at this asshole, and just kind of like, huh?
Who's got a sniper rifle there?
I'm sure there's someone that's got some sniper rifles somewhere in there. You,
You
don't know. You're not involved.
No,
don't
but-
act like you know about the
No, but think about
the,
this.
the deep state and the security teams we have.
They've already said on the news that the people that shot him were the ones standing right there
With the handguns.
with the handguns, and that it was a lucky shot. Like they were just kind of shooting his direction.
One
and just
landed.
'Cause
Where'd
it
he get
was a
shot?
security guard,
in the
right?
head.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, from what everything
Domed.
I've heard.
I
and
saw
read
that
today,
picture where he pissed his pants.
Yeah, it hit him in the head.
Yeah.
Doom.
But
Well,
they-
I thought
they
he
said it was a
staggered
lucky
around
shot.
and then fell.
I don't know.
Got
Run across the
still
yard. Let me
little
shoot you in the
activity
head. Let's-
before.
When you're usually shot with a head, you're usually dropped. But they said that he staggered like he walked
took,
like
like-
he had taken a
like
gut
he-
shot. I thought.
No, like 2 steps and we're down. But they
And that
said
was
it
it?
split his skull open.
Whoo.
Yeah. So this guy, first off, the weirdness of it is his Facebook is still active.
Oh, that's nice.
And
Somebody's running his legacy.
Should we put a Jerry
No,
Jonestown
no, no,
Massacre
it's
link in
just-
there?
The page is open
joking.
and people are
It's a joke.
commenting on everything. So there's
Yeah.
like thousands of comments on all his videos and stuff now. So the news media has been playing his videos. You know, a lot of times, what happened to this whole thing that a couple of weeks ago or a couple months ago? We're not gonna publicize their names, and we're not gonna celebrate their life, and we're not gonna post all this stuff about them. But fucking local news around here,
Slow news week, man.
is
Actually, it wasn't
posting
slow at all. We
everything.
had
No, we
storms
have
and
storms
everything.
like crazy.
Man.
But they are showing his videos. They're going through his Facebook. They're talking to his family and his friends. His name's out there.
Okay,
like
really?
crazy.
You want a true answer? You want me to go on a little rant here, real quick?
Is it race related?
No,
that's
it's not
I'm
race
just
related.
Wondering if that's part of.
No, it's not race related.
Okay.
It's the joke that the media has turned into from top to bottom. The media is a joke right now. There's nothing. It's like the idiocracy of media and government is hand in hand. We have a shit show in Washington D.C. and it trickles down to the fucking media. It's all a big shit show right now.
But I'm talking.
Even the school newspapers are shit shows now.
But
Media is a joke right now.
Why are they picking and choosing?
'Cause they don't know what
who
to
they
do.
Talk and publicize about. It's like every other shooter.
You're right.
We're going to publicize their name and everything, and we're going to talk
Yeah.
about them. We're going to show all their Facebook stuff. But then this guy goes and he shoots up a church. We can't talk about that. Or this guy goes and he shoots up a mall. We can't talk about that guy.
Because they don't know what
we
to
don't
do.
release it.
They want ratings. They want clicks.
And it was instant.
That's the thing that sucks too. I
Instant.
thought they Facebook and all the social media outlets were like, after the Church Christ shooting, they were like, we're done. Like, if something gets posted like that, we're ripping it immediately, because the guy that did the live story.
Yeah, but he didn't live story.
I know, but still, the same thing applies. Facebook was like, we're not letting this shit happen anymore after that. They're like, we've hit the limit now. If there's something that goes down, we're ripping everything. And the thought behind it was exactly what you were saying. We're giving glorification to the guys that are the perpetrators of these terrible shootings. So it's just like you said. It's a double. Like, they don't know what to do. Can we get clicks, or can we do this? Can we
line
get
this up?
ratings?
Can we do
get
this? Can we
like?
do that?
I think it's just the media has become such a joke. That's what I was saying. I bet you in a few years we're going to have a very strong media, because the backlash. Like right now, if you went to UNT and majored in media, like journalism, they're probably getting to the point where they're like, look, we've got to clean this mess up. We're the only people that can do it. Our education system, we have to start training people to be better journalists, and coverage has to be better. Our directors, our news directors, we can't be these fucking weird waffles where we let some things go and some things not. You know what I mean? And the Trump thing just is what set this whole thing off. When Trump got elected, it flipped the media upside down, I think, from day one, because they were following the narrative that Hillary was going to win it all. And after that happened, they didn't know what the fuck to do. And they're like, uh-oh, we don't own this guy. This guy's not in our pocket at all. And from the top to the bottom, all the way down to local media and school newspapers. I'm joking, but I'm not. But I'm not.
You went a long ways with all that.
What do you mean? It all makes perfect sense, though.
It's a big circle.
It's a circle of Horseshit.
It's a flat circle.
It's a flat circle.
Time is a flat circle.
Media is a flat circle.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. This is all aggravating.
It is
this
aggravating.
whole-
It's very
and also
aggravating.
just like how agencies aren't reporting stuff. Like, I mean, I hate to bring it down, but the whole Salem situation.
The witches?
No,
The witch
but
trials?
The young girl that got abducted in Fairmount.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What happened?
They
Well,
let
like-
him off.
No, like FBI ended up, but he got.
I'm not
he got
familiar with the
8
story.
Counts of aggravated sexual assault.
Still not
The,
educated.
the
What's going
girl
on
a few
here?
weeks ago that was
Kidnapped.
little
At
girl.
like 6 something in the evening in
On the south
Fairmount.
side.
Pennsylvania. Oh, I thought that was in
Off-
Philadelphia
off
or some shit.
Canty. No, it was
Was it in
over
Salem?
in Fairmount. Her name
Ryan's
was
place.
Salem.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Not
What
the
happened?
witch trials.
Well, he got released to the FBI and he got charged with kidnapping and 8 counts of sexual assault. And it was reported that she was returned back to her parents and family unharmed, but obviously went to the hospital and was evaluated, and that wasn't the case. So why?
They're tricky though on
like,
that
it was,
because
it was
because you have
reported
a
that way.
minor.
Well, that I get
When
that.
you have the minor's name
Well, and
that's out there, the problem is they released the minor's name too quick.
That was exactly.
So, but they had to because it was
Exactly.
it was
Well,
an
and it was
Amber
a s-
type situation.
Well, that was
So-
another thing too. They didn't release.
Keep going, because I have another one to go along with you, and I'm using.
They didn't do an Amber Alert
No,
in Fort Worth.
but that had something to do with time, right?
Like, yeah, but
Because
also
that Amber Alert has to do with time, and that was their excuse. and
actually, I saw something that the city of
Mayor
Fort
makes
Worth
bullshit, didn't know what to
that
do.
they couldn't operate a fax machine to be able to send out
Question.
something.
Are the 8 counts that the federal agencies coming in and prosecuting him with? Is that all from the same crime, or do they have evidence on him doing it? Is it other people involved too?
That is a good question.
That is a good question. I'm not 100%.
Because I hope to God it's not just that one girl.
That's a lot within that short period of time.
Yeah.
Why can't people control their pants?
I don't know, Matt. I
What?
don't know.
You're comparing me to okay.
No,
That's fair.
I'm not comparing you to. Any,
You heard it, podcast land.
Abortion.
Abortion. But for real, no. All joking aside, though, I don't like. Why don't we just get serious with these fuckers and shoot them in the dick?
Shoot their dick off.
Shoot their dick
if
off
You can't
as soon
use
as you
it right. Shoot it
Yep.
off.
Say, okay, we caught this guy. We know he did it. There's no
What
no
if you're
doubt to it.
falsely
And
accused?
Bam. You lose your dick. Sorry. No dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing the media got all fucked up was
I like this. I like bashing the media.
on Monday or on Friday night. It was the night we got home. I come home to a Tarrant County sheriff was shot in a parking garage.
Yeah, what was that all about?
That was the whole story. Was he was shot and he was rushed to the hospital and blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Yeah. That there was an active shooter in the parking garage.
And they showed pictures of four SWAT with their ARs around and
They shut down.
I was wondering what
Everybody
happened
was
with it. What
watching.
happened?
He had a medical emergency and was able to and fell and hit his head in the parking garage and was able to get himself to his car, and that's where he was found.
And so they assumed that he was dead just
Yeah.
looking at
He
it
had the
first.
I don't know. I don't.
preliminary.
Did the guy? Did he
Pulmonary
die?
embolism. Yeah, he died in the parking
died in the
garage.
parking garage after
but,
hitting his head.
But the media blew that up, and they were like, "Shots fired, officer dead."
Yeah.
There was no shots fired.
Wasn't even called out ever.
No.
That's
thought it
that's
came
what I'm
across
talking
standard
about.
that way.
You know what I also think?
I don't know.
I also think that the media, the journalism, they're relying on Twitter too much.
Yeah,
And they're getting their stories like they're not, instead of having
Yeah.
sources, they're freaking out and like we got to be the first one. And then
Mm-hmm.
what they do is they
Report
report something
wrong.
stupid like a guy having an aneurysm being shot.
Active shooter.
Active shooter.
It was
that could
crazy.
cause panic.
Yeah.
Oh no! It shut down all of Fort Worth.
Yeah, well, and everybody
couldn't
was
go down
coming
there
back
Friday.
from Paul McCartney, the ballpark, and so everybody was coming back into Fort Worth
was
to
the
go to
same
the
night?
bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody was coming back into town to go to the bars. They're like, "Whoa,
We can't get through downtown."
What's going on?" Yeah.
That's exactly what they were doing to him. We want Bud Light and Jaeger.
Yeah, we just
can't
saw a
get through there.
beetle. I just saw a beetle. I sung "Hey Jude."
We're trying to go to Flying
It's like
Saucer.
an Eleanor Rigby dang.
You know, I would like to have gone if I'd have known I was here. I would have gone. for
Pretty cool.
This vacation, I would like to have seen him, but I don't care what anybody says on Facebook about, oh my God, it was so glorious. Every single video I've seen posted, and I respect and love the Beatles and Paul McCartney and what he's done. All the audio and video you fuckers are posting sounds terrible. He sounds awful. He's not Paul McCartney anymore. He's old man trying to get through the songs.
Yep. Believe that.
And I understand being in the moment of the show and being like, oh my God, he's right in front of me. Oh my God, and how cool it is.
Yeah.
But that audio sounds bad. He sounds terrible. And I wish I would have seen
Have
him
you
because
ever seen a good
I don't
show
know
out there, though, that sounded good?
at the ballpark?
Yeah.
I've never seen a show at the
I
ballpark.
haven't either. I've seen it in a parking lot.
That country shit that happened across the way in the little
That's
Dr.
where I've
Pepper
seen
thing.
that.
Yeah.
The kids' ballpark.
Yeah.
Oh, get ready. I found what that stadium's going to be used for.
What?
More concerts.
I finally went down there. Did I tell you?
To the ballpark?
Yeah, the
See the new thing?
live
Oh,
Texas Live and all that. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty badass. I can't believe
Flavortown tacos.
I didn't.
It's so
Seven Pudge
cocaine
Pizza?
and boob job crowd and
Bad Botox.
It wasn't when I was there. It seemed
red
pretty
dirt.
cool.
Were you there during a game?
Yeah. Went to a game the other day.
Baseball game?
Yep.
There you go. Wait till you go there during a football game.
Oh, no, I've been. You mean to that area, to Texas Live?
The Texas
That
Live.
area?
Ugh.
Yeah, I bet. Now that you mention it.
It's like Wes Crockett.
You can
at
tell the whole
10
thing
p.m.
was
on a
designed
Friday.
because they thought Texas and, well, the U.S., I thought, was about to make sports booking legal. They designed that thing for that. You could tell.
Yeah, it's totally
How's the
ready.
parking
for
over
Ready to
there?
do it.
Um,
I'm sorry?
The parking.
F.
I mean, it was fine. We parked where we actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. We took the shuttle from Humperdinck's. So.
Oh, Humperdinck's. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You can
I think
do
we
it from
did.
over there.
I don't know. I might be lying.
Sherlock's is the one you can't.
And
do
I've had a lot of
anymore.
life
They're gone.
since then and now. So.
You're gonna live forever.
No.
What's that about parking spaces?
So yeah, this is my final rant.
Okay.
So the day it stormed on Sunday, I go to Lowe's.
Oh, we got 20 more minutes.
Well, get ready for this rant.
Is it going to be a 20-minute?
It may. I go to Lowe's. I pull into Lowe's, and
Hold on. Which one did you go to?
the one here on Precinct.
Okay.
And as you pull in, there's a bunch of open parking spaces right up front. Now, of course, some of these are handicapped.
Uh-oh.
You're
But
welcome,
then-
Thomas.
You've got the parking spaces for the veterans, the expectant moms,
So this list is growing, is what you're saying.
and the Lowe's Pro reward members.
Okay.
All these empty parking spots right up front, and you have to fit in one of these categories to park there. I have no problem with veteran parking. Expectant mothers, I think, I 100% believe that
They probably shouldn't be going to Lowe's.
Abortion?
you shouldn't be playing with saws and drills
Yeah,
if
when
you're
as soon as you walk
pregnant.
in,
Unless
you
you're-
get that big whiff of fertilizer right when you walk
Try to get
in.
That is true.
Unless you're trying to have an...
Mm. So,
Abortion.
I think, honestly, I think that if once a lady gets so far along in her pregnancy,
Shouldn't be shopping.
no,
She needs to park at the back of the parking lot and walk that shit out.
There you
Yeah,
go.
drop it.
Get that
No.
thing dilated to a 9
no,
or 10.
honestly, the doctor should give them a handicap pass. Let's be for real. I mean,
True.
come on, just give it to them.
Do
I
they
mean, it's
not?
a temporary one?
Seems like they should. You're right.
Yeah, they should just throw it in there. I mean, come on, it's no big deal.
That should be included, like in your last,
Yeah.
like
You
trimester-
shouldn't
your last
have to
checkup before you
have-
go have the babe.
No, fuck that.
Reserved parking just for you. You should be able to park right
Lowe's Pro.
there. Yeah, Home Depot
No,
does
fucking
it too.
kick the pregnant chicks out. Get them fucking, like she
The
said.
hardware store.
Yeah, fuck them. They don't deserve it because they smell like mustard now. They get to park up close.
You are, I don't know what tangent you have gone on.
No, but-
What, Lowe's smells like
No,
mustard or
the
the,
wolf
pregnant
is
woman?
loose.
The pregnant
Keep
women.
saying this. The wolf is loose.
The pregnant women.
But
I've told you that story about when that
Lowe's
woman
Pro.
went to
No,
fucking
no.
Chick-fil-A and was
No, no,
testing
no,
out
no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
drinks
no, no,
because she was pregnant. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
test
no,
out
no,
all the
no,
drinks.
Just, you want to see which one's carbonated right? Because you're expecting? Fuck you. I'll kick you. Never mind.
Eat more chicken.
Eat some more chicken.
Get those pheromones and testosterone.
Yeah, we got
all in
a
your
new
baby.
chicken sandwich.
HGH.
We got a new chicken
HGH.
sandwich that we're about to roll out.
Eat your hate chicken.
It's the abortion.
7-year-old breast.
Raise your kid to be a hater, a Nazi, white.
Lowe's Pro?
Yeah. Yeah, let's
So
hear about
anyway.
the Lowe's pros.
So-
I just had to get that out.
It's
I don't
like
know
if
pregnant
you're a
women
pro,
parking there.
like if you have a certain card and you're a pro reward member. Home Depot does it too over here. But what the fuck is with all these parking places being used?
Yeah.
A giant
Like a regular
storm
customer's going to
cloud
have
is
to park
coming.
across the street at some point.
Yeah.
Technically, you could park in any of those because the only thing you're not supposed to park in is a marked handicap spot.
That is true.
So fuck
Man,
all those
honestly,
signs.
she's
You flip
right.
off that sign as you're getting out.
That's
and be
right.
Like I didn't park in the handicap
I'll
space.
park.
That's true.
I am in the
true.
lines. I'm gonna take my
That's right.
basket
That's true.
back to the return. So fuck you, sign.
That's right.
And plus, I
You know
get
what?
a veterans discount.
Fuck this too. I'll park in the pregnant woman's spot and be like, I identify as a pregnant woman.
There you
Fuck
go.
you.
Boom.
Bam. What you gonna
You're
do
right.
now?
You know what?
What are you gonna do now? I got a beer gut. I look like I'm pregnant.
I identify as John Rambo, Vietnam War hero.
Yep. Fuck you, Lowe's. we
There's
park
actually
where we
gonna be
want.
Another Rambo.
It's over, Johnny. It's
You know
over.
that?
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
So
Yes, it is. What are you doing here, Rambo?
I got text about that too.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What, doing the Thomas voice?
Thomas
You
Rambo.
didn't hear our skit we acted out the other day,
Thomas Rambo?
where Thomas runs
Red
into
Pants
Rambo.
Rambo Thomas?
Yeah.
On the Viva la
Yeah.
Revolucion?
It's over, John.
Oh yeah.
It's over.
It's over.
Maybe for you. It's
Maybe for
over.
you.
It's over for the rest of us.
It's over.
It's never over.
So yeah, parking spaces are starting to make me crazy with all this bullshit. They're
Yeah.
pissing me off. It's like the Walgreens receipt
Yeah.
of parking issues.
Yeah. What about the
Did you know it's only 3
the
Walgreens
movie theaters
receipts
now
to the
that
moon
have the movie
It's
I've
5
heard that
CVS
joke before.
receipts.
It's pretty good, huh?
What about the movie theaters now that take up like fucking 7 parking spots because they are eco-friendly and you can plug your car in? What about that? Does
do you
that
have
piss
to-
you off?
Why do you have to plug your car in up front? Why can't you plug it in the back?
Yeah, it seems
that
like
should be
you
off
plug
to the
it
side
wherever?
anyways. Well,
It
how
should
about
be.
the big ass diesel trucks that park in those spaces just to be dicks?
I like those guys.
That's me.
I'm a fan.
That's
So
what I
if
do.
you had an electric Tesla
Unless-
and you need to plug it in somewhere, and some big blowhard with balls hanging from his
That's
from
the
his
thing,
trailer
balls.
hitch,
If you have balls on your trailer hitch, then yes, you can park there. Okay.
If you bought a Tesla, you just wasted your fucking money.
Yeah.
Period. Boom. End of story.
I don't.
Tesla's not going to be around in a couple of years.
You're
so
right,
get
man.
ready
They
for
are
that.
playing.
I don't think
they're
anybody's
starting to
gonna
play
be around
games
in
with
a few
parking.
years
aren't
when we
they?
really
Speaking
think
of
about it.
Elon Musk,
I'm not. Well, I thought we were still ranting about parking
we
situations.
will. We'll hit Elon Musk.
Because you're
We're gonna
right.
use the
You're onto
bathroom.
something.
We need to wrap it up.
You're onto something. They are starting to trick up parking too much.
They are.
Oh, speaking of
It's
parking,
getting very.
You been to the
Even
mall
more
lately?
they're gonna.
Oh, I'm
I-
sorry. I forgot something at Lowe's. Real quick. I forgot. There was another set of parking places for online orders and pickups.
So pickup order.
Okay, man.
I forgot
Everywhere
about
has that.
those.
That should be off to the side, anyways.
A restaurant makes sense.
Yeah.
And at least
Grocery stores.
Walmart puts them to the side of the building. They're not
Yeah.
right in the fucking front where people want to park.
Do they still make the badass hot dogs though?
At Lowe's.
At
At
Lowe's, yeah.
Lowe's? Yeah, okay, cool.
The thing is that by the time I park at the end of the parking lot and I get my rascal out and I get to the front of the store, it's dead. And I
Yeah.
can't drive it to the store.
Well, luckily you can charge it in the eco-friendly parking spot
Oh,
and
you're
charge
right.
it up, and then make
charge
your
it.
trip out. So,
No, I
So
charge it.
what-
I go in and shop. I come back and I drive it back out to my vehicle
yeah,
because I have to park in the very back.
yeah. This sucks.
This sucks.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
yeah.
So
It's just
go
watch
to Home
when you're
Depot.
running around. No, Home Depot's just as bad.
I don't want to go to Home Depot. I'd rather go to Lowe's
I would too.
because I get that veterans discount.
So Elon Musk launched this thing we talked about a couple of weeks ago.
Is there a pregnancy discount?
I don't think so.
Veterans get a discount at Lowe's and
What fucking war did you serve in?
Home
My
Depot.
household has a veterans discount.
Oh, okay, that works. I'll give you that.
Roy Dane Foster.
Okay. So someone had to kill someone for you to
sure
be able to
he-
get a
yeah.
discount.
Man, I'm sure he killed a lot of people.
He had to wear a necklace of ears just so you get your discount at Lowe's
I think it was Pinky Fingers.
and at national parks.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Maybe it was
Fuck
4
yeah!
inches.
I forgot about that.
4 inches.
You could. Had a necklace of 4 inches. All right, so Elon Musk launched this thing a couple of weeks ago called Starlink. We freaked out about it.
Yeah.
Did you see it while you were out in the desert?
He has seen.
I
On a
saw
horse with
it
no name?
Before he left, he
Before I left, I saw it. We talked about it. I saw it twice. Well, you can't see it anymore. They all
Got
have
shot down.
No, they've all broken apart and started doing what they're supposed to. So
Yeah,
they're
you
no
told me
longer
they
a
were-
straight line. But yeah, I was kind of pissed about that because now I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
Well,
Like,
there's going to be about 9,000 more. So
there is true.
We're
We'll have
good.
to wait for other launches.
Yeah.
But it was cool being out there in the middle of nowhere, Utah, Arizona, whatever part we were in, and looking up and being able
Oh,
to
that's
actually
amazing.
just watch satellites.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
amazing,
How
yeah.
many
That's one of
there
my
were. It was
favorite.
crazy. Because you see the airplanes, they're low. You start seeing satellites up high, and then there was a meteor shower happening too. So those were everywhere.
But the ones that he shot off are low atmosphere, so you're going to be able to see them a lot.
those may have been
Those
what
will
we
be
were
right.
seeing.
Well,
Because they were
you-
bright as hell.
Well, they were.
Yeah.
Because all the satellites that are way up in high orbit, you can. They look like
Barely,
little. Yeah, you can barely see those.
Watch those
No, these
dots
were
go
low.
across the
Yeah.
sky.
You can tell when they're low because they move faster.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're low, they're closer to
Yeah.
a round Earth, not a flat Earth.
Man, that sounds so cool. I haven't been out to the country where I could where there is no city light at all in probably I would say 20 years, man.
You want to go?
I would love to.
I need to go in 15
July
days.
Well,
In 15 days, when the full moon is gone and it's new moon,
is it in July, right?
yeah, probably. I need to go out, probably Nolan or something, and set up and shoot. I need to do some star shots. I need to play with some things. Do it.
Maybe we can snuggle.
We can.
We can spoon
For warmth.
because the wolf is loose.
The wolf is loose. All right, we done?
Wait.
So Saturday, we're going to see you're playing Mass.
Lola's.
Or Lola's.
There's
Why do I keep
something that I
thinking
wanted
that's
to
at
say.
Mass? You're playing Mass or Lola's. Did it
Lola's.
again. Foo.
Foo, NRCD, Babes in Boyland.
Yes,
And then Sunday's the showcase, which is all over Southside.
Yes.
What'd you have? 8
venues.
I forgot.
Oh, I thought this was words of encouragement you were going to spit out like you've been
Oh,
doing the
no,
last few
no,
shows. No?
No.
I was told you were a full-on wise man Sunday night walking
I was.
around, or Saturday
I was telling
night.
people.
You were just talking to people and just telling them all sorts of words of wisdom and
Yeah,
encouragement.
Nick was like, man, Matt's really, really nice.
What did you think you was an asshole?
That must have been before you drank.
I like how she's looking like, yeah, I did think you were an asshole.
I don't know.
You were walking around being a wise man. It was pretty kind of
You're
funny.
being,
Hey,
you're being
man,
real nice.
I'm all about dropping knowledge on people, man.
You were.
That's why I bring the good
You
word
dropped
to the people.
some weird knowledge on me.
I wanted to drop
Forgot what it
Sheridan for
was.
those fucking shoes.
I did? I don't think we hung out.
Just go buy
People
you
were
some.
keeping
You
us
don't have to
separated.
kill Sheridan.
We were
I
being
didn't say I
kept
was gonna kill her,
separated.
I just said I'd drop her.
It's like our parents wouldn't let us see each other.
Yeah,
we were
they're-
grounded.
Those guys can't hang out together
They're
right
not
now.
allowed to hang out together right now.
When we were at that taco joint, they were like, no,
No.
no, not tonight,
No,
guys.
Not tonight. All right. So yeah, we'll come back next week. We got a good guest next week.
One, I got the text. One, the instigator, the one that
instigator?
started it all.
The one that started it all.
Yeah, she's gonna come in, I believe, but the rest of the band's not gonna be able to make it.
But we have a big thing lined up with them.
Not yet, but we're going to.
Okay,
I
we're
got to
going
talk to you about when we can do it because we can't do it on a Tuesday night, so we're gonna have to make a special trip showing on a Wednesday to do it
Why?
over there
Do
or
they do
Thursday.
theirs on a Tuesday night?
They can't do it on Tuesday.
Why?
The young lady
That's
that
fine.
does the show with Jessica has to work on Tuesday, so they do it on
Okay.
Wednesday or Thursday, which I tell them be cool. We could make
Yeah,
an
no, we can do
adjustment and
that.
go over there. Have Jesse designated drive us over there, and
Why do we have to go over there? Why don't they come here?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure.
I don't
it
know.
out.
We'll figure
What
it
if we
out.
meet somewhere neutral, like
Maybe.
Sweden
Well, no, Sweden.
or Switzerland.
I mean, I guess we could.
I mean, it's like a G2
All this
summit.
money we're making,
We'll just all fly out to Switzerland and do the show.
that'll work.
Where are they at?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh?
I think What? Huh?
By Switzerland, I mean caves.
I don't want to do a bar show with them. Those girls are doing some good stuff. I like what they're doing. And
No, I know.
I want it to
It's
be
kinda cool.
in their.
You been watching
I'd
it?
like to do it in their setting.
You been watching it?
Yeah, a
Funny
little
as
bit.
hell. It's good.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea. We'd
Yeah.
menstruate the shows together. Wait,
Someone else
abortion.
wants to come on.
Or we'll abort the show together.
Hmm.
But yeah, so we're probably gonna switch it up. And,
What if you dock and
to
have a
do that.
simultaneous abortion?
That's called a red wedding.
We're clear. Oh, Jesus. What?